Well, hello again, Stephen Veronica Kibler here, and today we're going to the island with our daughter and Sean and Elsie. We're going to have a lot of fun here. We're going to go to Build-A-Bear, and we're going to ride some rides. It's going to be just a lot of fun, a very fun day at the island. And again, Veronica's not able to talk. She's got laryngitis from a cold that she's got. But she was still very much a part of making this video, from filming to editing and all that. So, hopefully Veronica gets her voice back here real soon.
Oh wow, that's a nice shirt.
Right? I like the colors and the design.
And then the front of it.
So my son-in-law, he was looking for some shirts to take home for this, to remember his trip here to Tennessee. And of course, Old Smoky was pretty good as far as a lot of the shirts that they had. And, we always like to stop in at Old Smoky. I mean, we're not really big drinkers or anything like that, but we still like the shop and the fact that there is, they make their moonshine right here inside the stores. You'll see here in a little bit. You'll see all the places that they make the moonshine. Elsie had a really good time showing Grandpa around and all the stuff. We really thought this guy riding a bear was really cool. There's a lot of neat shirts in here, a lot of good souvenir stuff. If you're into that type of thing, you want a place to go and get some nice souvenirs from the area, I think that Old Smoky is a good place to go at the island. And again, here's where they make the moonshine. You can actually see them making it right there on the spot. It's a Tennessee product. And they also have live music and all that stuff outside sometimes. Not all the time. They didn't have it today, but a lot of times there's live music outside at the Old Smokies here. They got a lot of the canned fruit and all that stuff with moonshine. I've heard the pickles are really good. The canned pickles with the moonshine is a really good item. Then we go on to the Build-A-Bear Workshop. We were celebrating Elsie's birthday, so one of the things we wanted to do for her was get her a birthday bear. So she was all excited about going in to get her birthday bear here at the island with Grandma and Grandpa and Mom and Dad. Again, it was just a really fun time with them. It's so neat watching the kids get excited, and they get to really participate in making the bear that they want. Now, she had made a bear out in California, where they live already, but we knew when they were coming to Tennessee that they were going to make another bear, the birthday bear.
Are you ready to get your bear stuff? Yeah, you're going to help her. Come right on around. Yeah. It takes the button off. Right around this way. This way, baby. This way. We can use more. But it takes the button off the screen.
It was so cute watching Elsie.
What's your name? Can you spell it for me? E-L-S-I-E.
And they have a pedal there that they step on to make the machine work. So Daddy steps in to help her out there a little bit.
wait for me? Can you shake it up high? Can you shake it down low? Can you rub it on your bear's nose so he knows he's always with you? You ready? You gotta take a big rub it. Can you rub it on his arms for the biggest, bestest bear hugs? Don't forget his other arm. Yeah, and can you rub it on his tummy so he's full of love? Can you close your eyes and make the biggest birthday wish? Princess Peach. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to tie your birthday bear up and then it's all yours. Let's see, we got to get birthday bears up close. Yeah, and then on your way out you can ring our birthday bell. Birthday bell.
How was that again, Elsie?
You want it on? Oh, okay.
The young lady that was helping Elsie make the bear was very helpful. She did a really good job. We appreciated her.
Okay, I'll hold on to it, okay? She's shopping, Mom. You're welcome. Right.
Now they get to pick all the outfits that they want to put on their bears after they get their birthday bear stuffed. And Elsie ended up getting a little dress that was, it was a Cinderella dress, but it kind of looked like Princess Peach, which Elsie's all into right now is the Princess Peach stuff. We looked at other outfits and, narrowed it down to the one she ended up with, which was the Cinderella dress. But it's fun trying to pick out the costume that you want for your bear. At least we enjoyed it, watching our grandbaby. It's so much fun having her here visiting. She lives out in California, so we only get to see her once in a while. And this is where they make the certificate for their bear. They get a birth certificate and they put in all the details. And of course Jessie's helping her dress the bear. Had some really cute little slippers or shoes. Had a little tiara or crown. I think they're called tiaras. The staff here at this particular Build-A-Bear I thought was pretty good. They really helped us out a lot. And there's Elsie. Now, Elsie, she doesn't like the bright light. When she steps out in the sun, it kind of hurts her eyes a little bit. She's like Grandpa. That's why Grandpa wears the transition glasses all the time, because my eyes are real sensitive to the light. But the island is such a fun place to visit. If you haven't been here, there's so much to do. And we knew that we wanted to give Elsie the gift of going on the rides. So we went over to the place where you buy the tickets, and for $39.99 you get an unlimited wristband to ride the rides. It includes almost all the rides there. There's some that doesn't, but here's the ticket center. That's where you go in and you purchase your ticket. And one neat thing to keep in mind is that when you get someone the size of Elsie, they're around 43 inches or smaller, that someone of age like Elsie, she's 5, so you can have somebody go on the ride with them, and it doesn't cost any extra for that person to go on the ride with them. So that was a neat feature that we didn't know about, but it's a nice feature that they offer. So my son-in-law in this case is going on the ride with Elsie. Now, to my knowledge, Elsie's never ridden a horse, but man, she was working the reins like she's a seasoned horse rider. And she really enjoyed all the rides that she went on, and starting off with the flying horse carousel. You know, and she picked the horse that she wanted to ride. Sean let her pick the horse. Then, of course, you know, he's riding there next to her. And again, she's working those reins like she really knows what she's doing. We didn't go on this ride, but it looked like it could be fun. I think it's called Reverse in Time. Looked like a fun little ride. And this one here we thought was pretty cool. It was called Spinning Parrots. In my opinion, I think it was it's something that I would like to go on. There they are. Sean and Elsie having fun. It's a fun little roller coaster. All the rides at the island, I think the island offers a lot for people. If you want to go to the island, you got rides, you got food. It's like walking around a mall. So it's got a little bit of stuff for everybody. And you can bring your fur friends, walk around, your little furry friends, your dogs and stuff. So, and a lot of times there's live music, and the island's just a really fun place to visit. We like going there just to walk around. Of course, Sean and Elsie really liked riding this little roller coaster. And of course, the Timberwood Grill. We eat at the Timberwood Grill later here in this video, and that's always a fun place for us to go eat at. We've got other videos on the Timberwood Grill that I'll post a link at the end of the video. We didn't get into a lot of detail when we ate at the Timberwood Grill, just kind of show what we did eat. Today was all about Elsie and celebrating her birthday. I mean, she actually had her birthday out in California, but we're celebrating it today here in Tennessee. Then they have what they call the island farming, little tractor rides. So Elsie and Jesse went on this one. There's some of the other rides here at the island for the bigger kids. So I have a little bit of, it's not just for little kids. They have rides that I think the bigger kids would enjoy as well, and adults alike, And Elsie's going to drive her tractor. Jesse gets to ride along there. Looks like the donkey was having some issues with his wagon. Looks like he got too much weight in the back of it. And there goes Elsie. She can handle the tractor pretty good. Her great-grandparents would be proud of her. My dad was raised on a farm and, was a farmer. My grandpa's income was farming. So they would be real proud to see Elsie driving a tractor. There's so much to do here at the island, with, like I said, with little kids as well as bigger kids and adults alike. And then Jesse went on the funny cars. Looks like a typical teacup ride, but they call them funny cars. So yeah, they really got to twirling. Now this is something that Grandpa can't handle as well anymore is the spinning rides. I can handle the drops and the roller coasters and stuff like that, but the spinning rides, I'm just getting a little too old for that, I guess, maybe. At least me. And I get to go on this ride here with Elsie. And this is what they're calling Twist and Shout. Yeah. It kind of takes you up and spins you around and drops you a little bit. Yeah. Now I could handle this ride fairly well. It didn't bother me at all. And Elsie had a really good time. She liked going on the rides with everybody. And it was a real honor for Grandpa to be able to go on a ride with Elsie. And again, when you get the wristband for a little one like Elsie's size, a person can go on the ride with them, accompany them. It doesn't cost any extra. At least at the time of the filming here. There's some of the furry friends. There's all kinds of picture opportunities, photo opportunities when you're here at the island. This was a really neat store, kind of a patriotic store. They had these really neat Monopoly games in there. This one here was Revolutionary War-opoly, and they had a Civil War-opoly, and I thought that was really neat. It had all kinds of, books and stuff on historical wars and all kinds of other patriotic items in this store. It's pretty neat. They have a wall with photos, a wall of heroes, people in the military and first responders get their patches. I'll probably end up bringing some of my patches in when I worked at the sheriff's department. We'll probably bring a patch in. And of course, I was in the Marines too, so I'll probably maybe bring in some photos of when I was in the Marines so they can put up there. Yeah. It's really nice that this store offers that. We're very patriotic people, so it was very nice to see that they have a store like this at the island. And again, some more furry friends outside. And Sean and Elsie went on, they call them Little Ribbits, or Lil Ribbits. Little frog ride. It's kind of like your Dumbo ride at Disney. But they were having a really good time. I really do miss having Veronica sitting here next to me so we can do our banter back and forth. I'm so used to working with her. We just hope Veronica gets her voice back here soon so we can work on a lot more videos for y'all. But it's been a while since we got some videos out, since we were, spending time visiting with our family, that we got a little behind on getting videos out. Now that rope course back there looks like a lot of fun too. If you have a little one that likes to do that type of stuff, looks like a really nice course. And we all got hungry, so we're going to go in here to the Timberwood Grill. And you got the big island wheel there. We like going to the Timberwood Grill when we're at the island. In our opinion, it's probably one of the better restaurants at island. At least it's our go-to place. So we wanted to take Sean, Jesse, and Elsie here to eat. We think the ribs are pretty good here. We started off with the pickles, the fried pickles. Oh, they were good. Like Veronica was saying, that they're some of they were nice and juicy. That's probably some of the juicier pickles that she's had at restaurants. I think everybody enjoyed the fried pickles as an appetizer, even Elsie. And of course, Veronica thinks I'm a clown. We sure enjoyed going to the island on this day, and we hope you enjoyed it as well. I got steak tips here, and Jesse got steak tips, and Sean got the ribs. Elsie got chicken, and Veronica got some salmon. But we sure like you coming along with us. We hope you enjoyed the video that we're putting out, and if you can give us a like, that would be great, and subscribe to our channel. That would even help us out even more. And it was all a great day here at the island. Veronica's salmon looks really good there. She said she really enjoyed it, and of course all the food we liked. We liked it pretty well. I'd say that the steak tips wasn't as good as I've had them in the past, but they're still very good. So thanks for coming along with us. It was a great day at the island, celebrating Elsie's birthday. We hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you real soon.